Oh, I nearly forgot something, like, right away. But yes, hello, everybody! Hello! Oh, wow, I also forgot to turn the volume down so I can think thoughts. Hello, everybody! I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. This is different than normal. This is not Minecraft. This is DnD! Yeah, I mean, obviously, the title and the thumbnail and this screen right here, all of that says that. But yeah, no, we're doing some D&D today. I'm very excited. Been looking forward to this for a very long time. Even if, well, okay, I'm not gonna say what I've been struggling with, but there's something I've been struggling with for a while, and I'm gonna get into it once we get to that point. But I'm very excited to see what our good friend has cooked up for us. Because I know basically nothing. Right, so I'm gonna switch over. Let me turn the Discord audio on, and not game audio, because I will probably do that at least one of these times in one of these streams. So we're gonna see about that. But I'm gonna switch over to a different playlist. Let's go to the medieval lo-fi. I'll probably try and find something that's more thematic at some point, but you know what? Medieval lo-fi works for now. It's fancy, it's mystical, it's just ever so slightly in the background, so that way I can think as I do D&D. I got like an hour of sleep, so I apologize in advance if I am very rambly and very slow today. But I'm gonna undeafen on Discord, and I'm gonna switch over to the little thing that I've set up for the both of us to yap in. So give me a second. And whoop. Hello.
Hello!
Hello!
How are you doing, Lupin the Bunlet and the Bunlet chat?
I'm thriving. I'm doing my best.
That's what we're calling it? You're still on character select, by the way. Okay. You do. Hold on, I'm waiting for it to load so I can point it at them. Okay. I'll like be pointing at my phone. I'm like, there's a snacky there. But hello, Bunlet chat. I'm Lunar. I am the DM tonight. I don't do solo campaigns, so this is an interesting experience. One that we could share. Some might even call it. Some might call it a shared existence. Perhaps. But yes. Lubun, would you like to first? Do you want to talk about the character you're playing at all, or just describe more, or just hop right in? What do you want to do? Yeah. Oh yeah, because I also, just so everyone's aware, I will be uploading this to YouTube and Spotify, and there might be a little thing at the end that is only on that version that I, as the DM, will be setting up. So, it might be worth taking a look at it, even if you watch this. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, please. Bro's just waking up. Oh my god. Blay. Blay. No, I'm being a shitter. Black and gray. Blay. Continue. Yeah, it also reminds me of the fishing spears that were also used. It has like a weird mix of the two, which I really dig. I see, and I noticed it when you showed me the design. Yeah. I like how you even included the rope string on the spear and everything. Understandable. I like it. I dig it a lot. Yeah, we got PNG and everything of the handsome man. Yeah, you can see it clear with the PNG. All right. Are you ready to begin then, Lupin the Bunlet? You stand. Oh. Oh my god. Lupin! Lupin! Oh my god. That's terrible.
Microphones was mine. There we go. Hey guys, I did a whole character description, and you guys couldn't hear it because I didn't have the scene set up with my microphone.
Alright, speedrun it. You got this.
Alright, okay, you guys get the abridged version. Hey, if you want to hear the actual, like, fancy description that I gave, make sure to check out the actual thing once we... Oh my god, there was so much things we talked about.
It's fine. I'll cut out the abridged version, but leave in the main version, so they have to go to both if they want both.
You have to go to both. Okay, alright. Yeah,
For
also...
the full experience.
Yeah, also, shout out to my boy Isaac for also pointing out in chat afterwards. I appreciate it. Yeah, okay,
Alright,
so...
I can't see your cat.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
You bet talking about shit.
Yeah, so speedrun version of, like, the entire, like, 10-minute monologue I just went on about my character and my son and my boy, who I hate because I hate drawing birds. For the people who are not paying attention to the screen right now, because either they are on the podcast version or... Well, actually, no, they're not going to be on the podcast version, because this is just mine, because I messed up. To people who are doing, like, art or something right now, my character is a harpy fellow. He's based off a black noddy, which is a nautical type of bird, which is why he has this sort of nautical bird feet, like webbed feet. He's dark in color, sort of this blackish gray, white hair that sort of has a bit of a gradient to it. He's got these white speckles all over his, like, mostly shoulders and, like, torso. He has a sort of like a spear on his back, or a lampoon. It's based off an old like whaling lampoon. He has a sack strapped to his back. I probably mentioned the cloth, but I'm gonna mention again. It's sort of like ocean colors as well. And like I said before, he's the bane of my existence, but I love him dearly as well, because I love him because he's my son. I hate him because it took me probably a month to draw him, because I hate wings, because I don't draw wings very often.
I think you did baller.
I tried my best. Listen, there's like at least 7 failed attempts at wings, like, hidden in that file.
I figure.
Yeah.
Alright, with the abridged version. Are we ready?
Yeah, okay, we're ready now. I'm glad I was looking down.
Oh my god.
I was looking down. First off, I looked down first, and I looked off to the side at my chat, and I was like, oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, alright, we're all good now.
Alright, we all Gucci? We're Gucci in the house?
Yeah, we're Gucci in the house.
They can hear it fine?
I hope so. I mean, that's what my OBS is saying. It actually has a microphone this time instead of no microphone.
Oh my god, microphone.
Yippee, yay, yippee!
Yippee yay, yippee yay, yippee yay. Alright, locking in time.
Alright.
Before you stands a sea of stars. You look around at what was once your home, as the stars are just creeping up, covering every last bit of it. You feel a familiar presence as they walk up to you. Their form indistinguishable, but you know that once they were a friend, rival, a lover, or maybe a family member. You're not fully sure what. You just know they were once important to you and very familiar. I didn't think it would end like this. Looking around as the world around you is just being engulfed by the sea of stars. What do you do?
I think he just sort of stands next to this person that he cared for, and I don't know if he has words at the moment.
I really tried, tried to stop this whole thing. He says as he sits on the edge of the cliff, his feet dangling off, he kind of gestures for you to sit with him.
Yeah, I think he sits as well. And I think this is the moment where he sort of snaps and realizes that there's maybe a piece that he's missing to this puzzle. He's like, what do you mean?
You really tried. But we just weren't enough. There's not much really else I can explain, other than that I'm sorry.
He frowns and just sort of repeats, what do you mean?
It's the end of the world. There's no real explanation for it. But then we had an opportunity to stop it, and we failed. And I really am sorry.
It's like, wait, I don't get what you're saying right now. What do you mean we had an opportunity to stop it?
Well, not you and I, but I did with some others, and we failed. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He looks down to the ground, and you could see clear remorse in his eyes. Well, in their eyes.
Yeah, is there anything I can do to try and sort of jog my memory as to who this person is?
You may attempt, but it's not likely. I will tell you that.
Gotcha.
What'd you get for the roll?
Oh,
history check. Do it, try. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, there's definitely a big way that this is not very likely. Yep, nope, that's a 7.
That's a 7, yeah. You don't know who this is, but you do know, you still feel that connection.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, they're just apologizing and looking down remorsefully. Bird is in front of the dice, by the way, for your stream.
Aw, Bird, get out of the way of the dice, you dingus.
But there's one last thing I am sorry for. I'm sorry I'm not able to give you the choice one more time. And I need a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Aw, you! Dexterity saving throw. Alright, you turd. You big turd. Whoever you are. That's a... well,
What'd you get?
Well, good news for this guy is that my disadvantage gave me a 12. I mean, the other one was a 15, so like not any not that
12
much.
does not pass.
Yeah.
He suddenly reaches over, just grabs your hand. I need a Constitution saving throw now.
Constitution saving throw? Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, 19. Alright.
19? You're only gonna take half damage.
Alright, sick. I'm bludgeoning this bird with the dice. I wonder if I should turn him off.
You take 4 damage
Yeah.
as you feel a crystal embed itself into your hand. And his body begins to fade into stars.
Can I do anything in this one?
Oh. Yeah, you could try something. What do you want to do?
Can I... Okay, because my character has no idea what's going on. Can I try to, like... Basically... Because he's fading away, right? Or
Yes, he is fading into stars, dispersing into the sky slowly. Okay,
this is a crack shot, but, like, it's all he can think of doing right now because he knows he can't stop a guy from turning into stars. But he's gonna try and rip off something of his clothes. Like a scrap of cloth, just so he knows this is real.
So I don't think I described it well enough. How do I say? No, you can look at him, but whenever you look at him, you don't necessarily, you just see like a form.
Okay,
you know?
Gotcha.
That's on me, but you can still attempt if you would like. Right at a crucial moment?
Right at a crucial moment? On God? Okay, it said it's back.
Oh.
Hello? Hello?
It's
Are we back?
Hello? Yes. You do get something before he disperses in stars. And you feel your body fade in a similar manner, kind of wisping away. Before, one thing. Lubun, could you play that audio?
Oh, yeah.
Play that audio.
Play that funky music. Alright.
Play that funky music.
Play that funky music, bird boy. Alright, let me... Whoop. So quiet.
Yeah, you have to turn it up. My bad.
Yeah, it's all good. We'll play it again. It's repeating, you know.
Yes.
I don't know who you are yet, or who you're gonna be, but I sure hope your world's better than mine.
Alright.
You hear this message, and your body begins to reform. You feel it ever so slightly. It's calm, it's peaceful, it's gentle. And then you snap awake. Could you describe your home for us? You are in your house, as if none of these events have ever happened.
Oh, okay. Alright. I think it's less of a... It's not like a traditional home, right? There's not like, you know, a nice warm fire in the corner. There's not like a beautiful, like, wooden floors or... There's basically the essentials. Oh, someone's noticed the bird food.
It took a while, I'm gonna be honest. It took a while.
Yeah, he's got a nice little bag of birdseed. No, so his home is actually situated more so in a cave than anything. Yeah. It's really like, it's got some essentials that would be useful for like a person staying there that might have like a table for something to eat. Maybe like a bed off in the corner, even if he doesn't really use it just because of, you know, I guess how like his like form is. It's really just for
hammock working better for him.
Yeah, like a hammock would probably be the sort of thing which he's probably hopelessly tangled in right now after being in a nightmare, or at least what he's perceiving as a nightmare. But yeah, like I said, it's a cave that's on the side of a cliff, essentially, over the water.
Yeah, you wake up falling out of your hammock or bed or whatever you're choosing to do.
Yeah, just like thump
Um,
on the ground.
Just dump. What do you want to do? You're in your house. There's no sea of stars. It's normal.
Yeah, he's gonna groan, like a muffled groan, into the cave floor and sort of pick himself up. Probably like he's probably just looking over himself, not for like thinking anything. Okay, it was definitely a weird dream, but he's thinking more so, I just fell out of the hammock. I should probably make sure I didn't
All right.
land on anything.
Notice a gem in your hand. Kind of a sickly green gem.
Alright, and now's the point where he's like, oh, no, that wasn't just a dream, and he's just gonna...
In your other hand, you find a locket that has... Yeah, you find a locket.
Find a locket? Okay. I'll, can I pop open the locket?
I need an Arcana roll.
Arcana roll. Alright. Luckily, I have a +1. That's a nat 20, though!
Nat 20! Yeah, you
Burn
feel the
up.
arcane wave and you manage to guide it to opening. Inside, you see a drawing, like a portrait of you, penguin, but with how situated, it looks like there's someone that should be in the middle, but they're just not there. It's just this odd empty space. You guys are down at the beach. You've been there tons of times.
Right, that's... I think
Doesn't feel right.
Does not feel right. No, he would definitely agree with that. And he's gonna sort of... He's definitely gonna keep the locket on him. He'll probably slip it in his bag. And then get to the whole gem situation as well.
Yeah, there's a sickly green gem on your hand.
Yeah, yeah, I guess he's just gonna try and, like, take it off, probably. See if that's a thing.
As you try and pick at it, you feel it is embedded into your skin. It is a part of you.
Do I have him try something really stupid, then?
Doing it. What do you want to do before I say what I was gonna say?
I was gonna
in the hand. It's like part of it is inside of his hand, part of it is on the surface. To answer your question.
Yeah. All right. All right. For the part that's like exposed, I guess I think he's gonna try and smack it on like a wall or something.
Okay. Roll strength.
Roll strength. All right. That's only a 10.
That's a 10. You kind of smack your hand against the wall and it hurts. However, you do notice the point where the gem hits also hurts.
Ah. Right, okay, that's...
You know it. I need a perception check as you do this.
A perception check as I flail all around with this.
Yeah. One of these rolls will be good. Actually, no, you did get about 20 last time.
Yeah, and hey, this one actually turned out pretty well. It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? You hear footsteps within your cave. They're trying to be sneaky.
Is this a familiar set of someone trying to be sneaky, or is it someone, like, active?
It's familiar. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
A certain friend.
Alright. I think he is, he's gonna at least forget about the gem thing for a second, because there's a bit that he has to do at the moment. And by God, if he's not gonna do this, he is going to basically be pretending to not notice the footsteps.
You hear them creeping closer and closer. They're within range of you if you truly need.
They're within range? Alright.
Yes, you can do something if you have a bit you're doing.
Alright. Can I basically grab this person and hoist them up?
I would say that's athletics.
Athletics? Alright.
Yeah. I'll give you advantage because you're surprising them.
Let's go. That's a nat 20!
Let's go! Nat 20. So a 25 I see on your stream.
Yep.
Oh boy. Yeah, with the 25, you hoist this person up into the air.
It's basically like under the arms, essentially, because he has a good idea who this is, and he knows that he has the height to lift them up under the arms.
Because you created this NPC, would you like to describe Haley to everyone?
Oh my god, Haley! Haley, my sweet summer child. Let me pull up what I wrote just to make sure that I don't say anything that I said opposite of what you I told you.
Well, if you changed anything, I would just update my notes. So,
yeah,
cheers.
Fair enough. So, in Daedelus's arms is a teenage girl. She's a halfling. She's not very different than most halflings. You know, the standard, like, very country sort of aesthetic. Probably a little bit more tropical just because of the environment that they're in. She's got her hair, brown hair, into, like, 2 little braids to her sides. Cute little dress, freckles, the whole shebang. She's definitely the sort of, like, trickster, sort of like a teenager trying to be cool, but also really, really likes hanging out with Daedalus. He has this thing where he'll call her a very silly nickname, which we'll maybe get into in just a second, probably.
I think I actually hinted at it already.
You did hint at it.
Do you want to describe what she's wearing at all? Just so I know for my records.
Yeah, so let me look something up really quickly.
Yeah.
So I definitely think, like I said, she's wearing, sort of probably more like earthy colors, I would say. I think instead of like a standard skirt around her waist, she's got more of like a sarong. So something a little bit more tropical, good for the beach. She's probably got like some sort of like little foot wrap or like, sort of flip-flops on just for walking over the harsh, the hot sand of the beach. She's probably got like a couple of flowers in her hair as well.
Okay. She gives a gasp as she's picked up, like, but she kind of slumps, purposely like dropping her weight so she's heavier to carry. You know, like when you make your body go limp, you don't provide any support. That's kind of what she's doing, just to be a pain in the ass. It's like, one of these days, I'll get you. He's pointing a finger.
He's gonna give a small little, sort of like amused, little grin on his face and be like, be as heavy as a rock, you're not gonna be able to fly anywhere. And sort of puts her down on the ground.
She kind of, as you begin to put it down, she like purposely lands like feet first and stuff, like, and looks over. It's like, hold on, she needs to do an insight check before I have this. Okay, that's a nat 20. She tells her has like, you didn't sleep well.
Nope. And then he starts walking out the cave.
She's like, hey. She starts following. It's like, it's like, I climbed all the way up to your stupid cave and you can't even tell me why you didn't sleep well? I even brought you this. She reaches into her pocket and holds up like a rolled up muffin.
I'll take the bribery. And then he's gonna take he'll take the muffin. And then he'll sort of shrug and be like, bad dream.
About?
He's trying to think of a nice way to say the end of the world. And then he kind of just gives up and is like, end of the world.
That is a pretty bad dream.
Yeah.
Not ending anytime soon, though. She lightly jokes, punching one of your arms.
Oh yeah, no, it's not ending anytime soon. I mean, I hope so.
I don't think so.
Don't think there's any reason it would.
Well, now you're worrying me. But she has a rope that she set up for herself to get up to this cave, but she still has to take the climb as you're like flying down.
Mm-hmm.
She gets about a fourth of, like 3/4 of the way before she jumps, trying to use a mechanism she has to fly, but ultimately just face plants into the sand.
He sort of cringes a little bit, probably like lands and helps her up.
There was a delay that time.
I could just carry you down next time, right?
That beats the point.
Yeah, I know.
There was a delay though in my fall.
You'll get it eventually, Penguin.
I'm gonna make you regret that nickname.
Or what, you're gonna get me? And he's gonna be a kind of a dick and fly a bit above her.
Does nat 20 hit you?
Yes, surprisingly, a nat 20 does hit me.
She is taking her quarterstaff and just hitting you with it.
Ow, hey.
You take 10 damage.
Oh my god!
Oh, remove the damage you took earlier, by the way.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I did actually forget to put that down, but luckily, I still take the 10 damage.
She just smacks you with the staff.
I'm glad that, I could get, a gem implanted in my hand, and, that's still a little bit hunky-dory, but she nearly puts me down to half health. A stupid joke.
It was a crit.
It was a crit. You know what? You're right. This girl needs to... Listen, this girl might be trying to fly, but, man, she needs to get into, being a fighter. Maybe I should suggest that.
God, she just hits you with the corpse, that bonk.
Yeah, it instantly sends him off course and sends him to the ground. He spits out sand as well.
She's just laughing her ass off.
Yeah, real funny, huh?
A little bit.
Well, now we've both got our daily dose of sand for the day, I think.
I think you could afford a little extra. She starts walking.
No.
And her hand slowly reaches into the sand.
He also starts reaching his hand into the sand.
As you are standing here, you realize where you are. This is where that locket picture was. And then you get a face full of sand.
Ah! I'm tossing some sand back at her.
Roll to hit.
Alright. Just a unarmed strike? Or what would the roll for?
I would say roll me... Just give me a strength or a dex. Whatever you choose.
Luckily, they're both the exact same. Too bad I can't roll for anything. That's a 9.
9? Yeah, she jumps out of the way and sticks her tongue out.
Better watch yourself today. He's definitely, he's trying to be, menacing about it, but, he can't help but, have a little bit of a...
Yeah.
A grin.
Oh yeah, for the record, for when she threw the sand at you, she almost got another nat 20. I want to make that clear.
This girl, I swear! Let her be the main
19.
character. Let her be the main character.
No! Ugh. But yes. It's big plans today?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Hey, I got a weird question for you.
What's up? Is it about your end of the world dream?
A little bit. He's
What's
gonna show her the locket. And pop
She
it.
tilts her head.
Can he pop it open again? Or...
Yeah, no.
Yeah, pops it open. Shows it to her. Be like, you remember this at all?
When did we get a drawing of us? I didn't think you liked... I don't think you could sit still long enough for a painting ever.
Haha, really funny. I mean, you're not
What?
wrong,
No.
but, like, still.
No, I'm actually... When did we get this?
I don't know either. That's what I was trying to figure out.
As you're looking at it now with her, give me investigation with advantage.
With advantage? I definitely need that.
This is a help action from her, pretty much.
Oh, that's only a 9.
With advantage?
It was,
Damn.
listen, I did not hang on, let me see if there's anything I can do to boost that by anything.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I could... I mean, it won't be by much, but... Oh, no, wait, I can't give myself bardic inspiration.
You can't give yourself?
I cannot give myself bardic inspiration, no.
Damn.
Yeah, it very specifically specifies that, and I will remember that for the future.
Honestly, because this is a solo campaign, that's like saying... I'm going to say you can use it for yourself.
Okay, thank God, because I didn't realize
that's
that's
a solo campaign. That's kind of fucked.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's how that worked, but then again, I guess I've never really gotten a chance to play a bard for long enough to actually use bardic inspiration.
I will let you try to use it for yourself. You can try and boost that 9.
Alright, just help me out a little bit, game.
I know what you have to get.
Well, I hope it was a 10, because...
You got... With the bardic inspiration...
I rolled a 1. You get 1d6.
You will have to try this and try looking at it another time. Weird, she says and shrugs.
I don't know. Maybe once I wake up a little bit more, I can jog my memory on it. Or yours. And he ruffles her hair a little bit.
She purposely puts it back together. Give you a squint.
Can I say that he put sand in her hair when he did that too?
Roll sleight of hand.
Alright. I'm gonna bully this teenage girl. That's a 17.
Yeah, you get sand in her. Oh, what the fuck?
Hey, you needed your daily dose too.
I had plenty.
I don't know.
He looks at you squinting. You feel a little dialogue box. Penguin will remember this.
Yeah. He's just gonna make a mental note of this location. Maybe it's just like, him still waking up, or maybe a different time of day will make it easier to figure out what the heck happened with this. And he'll put the locket back where he had it.
Okay. The baker's got a new recipe today.
Oh yeah? What's the recipe?
It's something that'll last a little longer for your trips.
Oh, that's good.
You would know that she is talking about Jonathan, a baker.
Mhm.
He oftentimes will stop you in the middle of town and give you bread in order to hear about your journeys and stuff, the flights and such.
That's why he's very partial to bribery at this point, especially with food.
Yeah.
It gets annoying having to just catch fish on journeys.
Yeah, and sometimes you need something to pair it with, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, he'll nod along and be like, yeah, I mean, could always pick something up for later. You just get breakfast after all. See.
Well, I have to go help my dad. She groans.
Need any help?
Fishing trip again. I think. It's like, nah, you know him. Besides, someone will probably want to send you on one of your flying trips and leave me on the stupid boat.
Yeah, maybe. He's trying to think of a joke for that, but he is not having a good time with it. Because that is probably what will happen.
She sighs and begins walking away. It's like, maybe speak with someone about your nightmare or something. Maybe they'll give you something to help with it.
Yeah, maybe. At the very least, they might be able to figure out when we got our picture taken.
And with a bit of a smirk, she runs off.
Alright, well. The day is new.
The day is new. What do you want to do?
You know, even if he doesn't think that, like, Jonathan's gonna know anything about the picture or the whole crystal thing, which he totally forgot to mention to Penguin at all, he doesn't think he's gonna be able to help, but, you know, he might as well just check in, see how he's doing.
I need you to do a dexterity saving throw as you begin walking forward.
Oh. Alright. That is a 17.
70 passes as you see someone had laid out some rocks ahead of time, hoping you would trip on them.
Someone is in a non-malicious someone.
Yes, non-malicious.
As in perhaps the person who just walked off with a smirk?
Yeah, perhaps.
He's like, oh, I'm so gonna have to get her back for this.
You just step over the rocks, avoiding tripping into the
No, he'll like, scoot him off to the side just in case if anyone else comes down this path.
Okay. But you begin to have to walk up the beach into more of the grassy, rocky terrain area as you begin to go up the path that leads more into kind of the, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a bunch of cliffsides type terrain.
Yeah.
It has like wooden bridges going from cliffside to cliffside, you know?
Yeah. Like suspended, sort of?
Yeah. Like the different little plateaus type deal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Making up the island. You know, this one over here would lead to, you're walking past just a few of the fishers, and you do see Haley's dad, but he just gives you a nod of approval, like a good like morning nod.
Yeah, he'll nod back.
He's not really much of a talker. You don't really understand where Haley got her talkativeness from. But as you continue forward, you're able to find the bridge that would lead to Jonathan.
Yippee!
Yippee! And
Yep.
you can see him just, with his little bread stand.
Yeah, he'll walk up. Give a small little, like, morning wave.
Morning, Daedelus!
Yeah, morning.
You doing? Okay, you look a little... I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but you're looking just a little pale.
He'll just thinking in his mind, does everyone just... Do I really look that bad today? Like everyone's noticing this. Alright. Yeah, he's gonna shrug and just be like, bad dream. Didn't sleep very good.
We all get some. Oh, I got something new. This might help with it, or at least take your mind off of it.
Yeah, no, Penguin told me about
this, donut.
Oh?
And he holds out a circular object with the hole missing out.
He's gonna squint a little and be like, that's not a nut, it's a ring?
Yeah.
Why'd you call it a donut?
Ah, because I put peanuts in it.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
He is holding one out to offer it to you.
Yeah, it takes him a second to realize that, but eventually he does sort of take it. Probably, like, moves it around in his talons just to look at it and be like, how the heck did he... This is like fried bread. How did he manage to get a hole in the center? And then he sort of shrugs and takes a bite.
You take a bite, and at first you bite into soft bread, but then you get a uncomfortable crunch because of the peanuts.
You know, I wonder if this might be better without the nut part of the donut.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion? Alright. That's a 14.
14? I'll consider it.
Yeah, I mean, you might have to change the name, but, you know, the crunch is a little bit, I mean, the rest of it's not bad, you know. Maybe if there was a way to make peanuts smoother in some way, but I don't know.
Maybe.
How do characters Daedelus gonna invent peanut butter? Find out next time.
We will learn. So.
Yeah, no, probably as the conversation is gonna continue, he'll take little polite bites out of this, because, like, at the end of the day, even if it is weird, it's still food, and it still tastes fairly good.
It tastes good, it's just an uncomfortable shift in textures, you know?
Yeah. But yeah. So, anything else new today?
The dog's got some work on him, but, you know.
Oh?
Other than that, nothing really major.
Just sort of normal. Everything just peachy keen.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, fair enough. Crunch.
It's such an unpleasant image in my head. I hate it.
You crafted this!
I'm aware, but you made me question donut, so I had to lock in. Like, my brain said that before I processed it.
Yeah, Daedalus has a, why'd you call it a donut? And you were like, why are they called donuts?
I feel like I'm gonna watch the recording back after that, and it's gonna be like, I didn't miss a beat and just said that just because.
Well, now I have to figure out why they actually are called donuts.
Well, yeah. Find out next time in shared existence. Or look it up yourself, I don't care.
Do some research, learn for yourself, educate yourself.
Or, you know, just wait, like, I think it's gonna be like two plus weeks.
Yeah.
Sag. Continuing. Any big plans today, though? Going on any big journeys?
Not right now, but I'm sure that there probably is going to be one by the end of the day.
Might be better. The chief's wife was talking about a storm coming in.
Ugh.
Doesn't seem like ideal flying weather.
Yeah, definitely not. Can he look out into the clouds and see if he can sort of...
I would say in the far distance, you could see some signs of it, but nothing major, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it could rain, it could not rain.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna be anything big, though.
Mm-hmm. There's a possibility that even if it does, it could be somewhere that isn't right here, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. I'll just sort of mentally note that. Be like, yeah, probably just a good day to stay landlocked then.
I suppose it is. Well, that does mean I'm not gonna get any new stories, is it?
He'll live.
We'll see about that.
What are you implying there?
I don't know. I made that joke because I thought it was going to be funnier. It sounded funnier in my head, you see. But no, it was not funny.
Yeah, it was just kind of unfortunate.
It was kind of threatening, but to myself?
Yeah, that is just like an accidental thing, right? There is no actual, like...
No.
I'm like squinting.
Can
I insight check? Even though I know it was just...
Yeah, go ahead and insight check him.
This is like making sure. This is 16.
16, yeah, you could tell that it just kind of came out because he thought it was funny.
Okay, alright. He's still gonna squint at him and be like, don't you die on me.
I'm not gonna. Someone has to figure out these donuts.
You,
It's gonna be like a side arc I'm gonna roll in the background for.
Yeah, in the quest of Daedalus trying to find something to do today, he's gonna be like, you want any help with that, or?
Are you any good into the kitchen? I don't think I've ever seen you in one.
He thinks about it, and he thinks about the sort of stuff that he like eats on the road compared to like what normal people eat. And he's like, probably not, but willing to at least try.
Roll persuasion on that one.
That's a 14.
14. 1 under. It's like, I think I'm good.
Can I change your mind with a bardic inspiration? No, I'm kidding. You already said it, so I'm not gonna do that to you.
If you want to use a bardic inspiration to get into the fucking kitchen, sure, man.
Let the bird in the kitchen. Nah. He'll listen. It was mostly just for the bit anyway, and again, he's just trying to find something to do, especially if he's not going to be able to fly today.
Yeah.
He's gonna roll his eyes a little bit, but in the sort of like, obviously sort of just playing along sort of way. You're like, dang, one of these days I'll convince you.
We'll see. So if you're all looking for stuff, maybe speak with the mayor. He was worried this morning.
Yeah. Any reason why he seemed worried?
Not sure. I didn't gather because he kind of ran past me today.
Got it. Yeah, I'll pay him a visit. Thanks. Do you want me to pay for the donut, by the way?
Oh, no, next time you get a good story, though, you know where to find me.
Right, will do.
Besides, you're helping me test the recipe, so... you get free food, I get free test subject.
You know what, that's probably the best deal out of everything in this place.
Exactly! The businessman around here.
Crunch. He finishes off the donut.
With one more crunch. That one still had the shell on it.
He makes a small face. He's also gonna be like, also maybe next time take the shell off. Might be good.
I did though.
Think he's gonna pull like the part of the shell out of his teeth and be like, I think you missed part of one then.
Oh.
Yeah. Flicking it like a bush or something, and then he'll probably start walking away.
He looks horrified that he left the shell in there.
Huh. It's okay, he's a bird. He could probably...
Other crunches were unsettling. That one was definitely...
I'm glad he's a bird. He probably has strong teeth, even though he shouldn't have teeth because he's a bird.
He's a mix. It's fine.
Yeah, it's like harder or something. There's a reason he gets to test all the weird food stuff. Yeah, he'll head down to he'll see if he can find the mayor.
Okay. Just give me a perception check.
Perception check. Da-da-da-da. That is a not great. That's an 8.
It takes you a little longer, so it's getting about noon now, but you do find him.
Okay.
It takes you a while though, and you do see the mayor outside of the little medic hut.
Yeah, tilt his head a little bit before he heads up to him.
You took your... It's like... He has... Alright, I'll describe this man. He has blackish hair. I was combining black and messy hair. I was like, that's not how that's described. It's black, messy hair.
Mm-hmm.
He has kind of bags under his eyes. And he's wearing very baggy clothes, you know? Mainly consisting of, like, the village colors, like light blue and seafoam green.
Ooh.
With hints of red here and there.
He'll clear his throat just to make sure that, like, he's not like trying to sneak up on him, but he could tell when people are worried that, like, they get a little bit locked in sometimes.
Okay.
Be like,
He like, oh, hey. He is a little more high and tight than normal. You can tell something's off considering he's normally really laid back and just kind of chilling.
yeah, he'll just be like, what's up? You look stressed.
It's my wife. She talked about a storm this morning and then just got hit really hard with sickness. I'm not sure if the doc really can help. I don't know. He doesn't know what's going on.
Like, just all of a sudden, just...
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Mind if I go see her, or is this like a only Doc should be in there moment?
He can probably hear you through the door if you shout to ask. I don't want to go in myself. I don't know if, you know.
Yeah, both having this sort of awkward trying to figure out what we're... Yeah. He'll call out.
Okay.
Would he have the doctor's name?
He just goes by Doc Hudson.
Doc Hudson. Alright, I'm gonna write that in my chat.
I feel like that's from somewhere, but it was also the one NPC I forgot to name, so like...
Alright, I'm just writing that for my own reference. Alright.
Yeah. Doc Hudson. It's like... What is it, Daedelus?
Just seeing if I could come in and say hi to the missus, Doc.
Come in. She orders you.
Alright, then yeah, we'll go in.
You see, she has the chief's wife kind of is behind like a kind of a blanket screen, but you can tell like they have, based off the water bowl by them, they have a cold towel on their forehead, that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit busy at the moment.
Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt for too long. Was just heard that she wasn't doing well. Seeing if there's what was going on, I guess.
Well, it seems that either intentionally or by accident, something got slipped into her food. A poison that we don't have an antidote for on this island.
Wait, hold on a second. Where the heck did someone get poisoned from on here?
It's from a plant, most likely.
Mm. Is it, like, really bad?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm going to be honest, I don't really know if she'll... There's a chance she could survive without it, but not likely, if I'm real with you. I'm doing what I can, but we don't grow that medicine here.
Yeah. He'll look to, I guess, the partition that she's at before sort of looking back to the dock.
It's just a humble little hut. It's pretty much her home, but she has a little... Seemed to make a little area just for,
yeah,
helping people out.
Yeah, and for, like, privacy and stuff, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll look sort of that way. Like just sort of like as if the wife was in the room, that he could give a glance to her, but obviously if there's thing in the way.
Yeah,
then...
there's a blanket screen.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I meant. Is that what he's doing? And then he sort of looks back and be like, how long does this normally take to know for sure?
For sure. I think as from now, we have 27 hours, give or take.
That's not a lot of time.
No.
And if you had to guess, based on the antidote you need, how far away would... Like, what's the nearest... I guess...
It's someone we
place
trade with. Actually, I know where it's at.
Where's it at?
She walks over to a little map.
Yeah.
It seems to be her own personal map, as it's kind of shittily drawn.
Mm-hmm.
She's not any artist, it seems.
No, not a card.
But it seems to be where she puts little notes of what grows what for antidotes, so she knows what to trade for,
Mm-hmm.
It's Farmak. She points over.
Farmak. Yeah, he'll take a glance at the map, though. I would assume just because, like, it's a trading thing, he's been there before?
Yes, you have been there before. You know the route.
Gotcha. How long would that take to get there?
With good winds, it could take up to, I would say, 6 to 8 hours. On bad winds, though, it could take up to 12.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. You hear the wife. Don't go, storms. Don't go.
He's gonna give a look to the dock as if, like, not like saying out loud, but like as if asking with, like, sort of his eyes, like, can I go see her?
She just gives a nod.
All right.
She starts preparing what she can.
Yeah, he'll sort of peek around the partition.
You move the little blanket, and you can see she is incredibly pale, almost ghostly. If people are saying you were pale, they would think she was dead.
Mm-hmm.
She is sweating profusely, and her eyes are shut as she shifts in place. This is far from where you've seen her before. You've had dinner with this lady. Both the chief and her. I invite you over, and every now and then you've been to the little festivals this place has. You've seen her, and this is not a sight you would like to see.
Yeah, no, I think almost like what happened in the dream. For a second, he kind of stops and doesn't really have a reaction. And then sort of snaps out of it, and then goes, I think, I'm not gonna just let this, whatever the heck he got sick with.
She reaches to weakly, very weakly, try and grab your hand.
He goes over and probably offers the one that doesn't have the gem inside.
Okay. The whole says, don't go. The storm is going to be bad. Don't go.
Storm's gonna be bad, but I'll be better. I gotta make sure you're okay.
Please don't.
I'm not gonna just...
What do you want to do?
I'm not gonna just sit here and watch you die. I'll give her hand a little squeeze. And then just sort of like gently pull away.
She has no strength to try and stop you.
Then yeah.
She gives you the cutscene. She walks over and gives you a piece of paper with... Well, she just gives you a book. It has the first 2 pages filled out. Just stuff that's gonna help.
Right, thanks.
And here, she tosses some coins. I'll cover the payment for it.
Right, thanks. He'll be
You
both
receive
those
5 gold coins
5 gold coins. Oh my god.
to cover the payment of the medicine.
Almost put 5, or almost put 4, then I almost put 45. That would have been incorrect.
That is a little different.
It's a little bit different than the number you said. There's a 5 in there, somewhere.
Somewhere.
You squint really hard, and just ignore the 4 in the beginning. Yeah, okay, but yeah, I added the 5, not the 45.
Perfect.
And
It's like, just fly safe, Daedalus. I don't know what she's so worried about, but
yeah, with all hope, if I leave right now, I can at least beat most of it, and then I can take a path away from it on the way back.
okay.
It's pretty far away right now, so hopefully should have time.
She just gives a slow nod. Just don't come back too fucked up. I don't want to swap one patient to another.
I'll give it like a small like a little like breath of a laugh, not like a full laugh. Sort of like roll his eyes and be like, "Yeah, I'll try not to." But
all right. Oh, my chair's forcibly locked into leaning back. I had to sit up.
lock in on being comfy.
Apparently. But yes.
Yeah, he'll be
With that,
yeah.
you're taking your leave?
Yeah, he'll be like, just keep her comfortable as much as possible till I get back.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, and then he'll head out.
You make your way out. The chief looks to you, seeming with a knowing look in his eyes, before giving a slow nod.
Yeah. Daedalus will give a nod back and kind of just keep walking, probably. He assumes that the mayor could hear the conversation.
Considering how loud the wife was, probably.
Yeah.
Could get hits.
Mm-hmm. Plus, this is kind of like Daedelus's thing, probably. This is...
Yeah.
People will be like, "Oh, don't do the thing," and he's like, well, "I'm gonna do the thing." Duh.
I'm gonna do the thing. Sorry, guys.
Sargi.
I kind of want to do the thing.
Sargi, I like you not being dead. Sargi.
Alright. What do you want to do? Any preparation before your flight?
I'll say he'll kind of start going back the way he came, but he's probably like, instead of walking around, and sort of taking things a little bit slow, he's probably like, sort of like gliding between the stops that he's making just to cut down on time a little bit.
Okay.
He's probably just gonna stop to 2 people, probably. That's Jonathan and Penguin.
Penguin would be out on sea right now.
Oh, okay. Then we'll just stop to good old Jonathan real quick.
Hey.
Yeah, you might get your wish about a
Yeah.
story.
Oh?
Headed out in He looks at like a imaginary pocket watch and be like T minus like 5 minutes.
Oh shit! You need one of the emergency bags. You know
Yeah.
that Jonathan prepares little emergency bags for if there's something major going on, and he has his food just ready for you to take at a moment's notice.
Yeah, he just gets a nod.
He quickly tosses it to you without a single question.
Yep. All right, he'll grab it. Put it with his
You get
other
to
stuff.
add 2 days of rations.
2 days of rations. Yippee! Yay! Alright, I think I... There we go. Alright, 2 days of rations. Yippee!
Perfect.
Alright, and yeah, he'll probably, like, be about to, like, head off again, but probably stop and look at him and be like, if Penguin comes back, let her know that I'm not here.
I'll let her know.
Yeah, and he'll just nod and carry on his way then.
Alright.
He's a man of very few words sometimes. This is one of those times.
It is so.
Alright, I think there's one other stop he's gonna make, just because it's in his mind right now, especially with the whole gem in the back of his hand thing. He's gonna stop by that beach again. That section of beach from before.
You're at the beach. You've been here numerous times.
Yeah, he's just gonna take the locket out real quick.
I will allow one more investigation check.
One more investigation. Alright. Oh, do you get to have a brain? Oh, that's only 13.
13. That is a half success. You notice something. Both you and Penguin both look a little older in this picture.
Oh.
You look maybe 2, 3 years older in this picture.
Okay. I think he'll frown a little bit at it. He was not expecting that, really. He'll sort of mutter under his breath, guess we got time. Close the locket. Continue on his way. Now's not the time to worry about that, even if it was in his head.
So you begin your flight.
Yep.
The thoughts of the beach rolling in your mind. The thoughts of what you have to do. You begin to push it. Then flying. In the first few hours, they go fine. You've done this trip before. It's about halfway, I would say, when you begin to experience some turbulence. Clouds begin to overhang, and it begins to rain. It's gentle at first, but as you continue to fly, it begins to go more and more and more and more. What do you want? You have to do something, or you're going to have to roll athletics checks. Depending on what you do, I'll decide the DC and everything.
Gotcha. Okay, well, the storm's come a little bit earlier than he was expecting, but I think he is at least going to try and at least, like, slightly alter his course a little bit, just to try and... Because obviously the storm's coming in a very specific, like, direction. That's how storms work, you know, with the wind and all that. He's gonna try and see if he can get out of it, like, that way.
Give me a perception check.
Perception check? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself another bardic for that one. That was only a 10.
10 is what you needed.
Oh, never mind then.
it was a low perception check because of how unnatural it is.
Oh.
You're already surrounded by the storm.
Got it. So
So
this
you-
is a weird storm.
Yes. It is not. This is not something you've encountered before. You've flown in storms before. Not like this.
Yeah, okay. Is there anything I can roll to see if I can figure out what sort of storm this is?
Nature.
Nature? Alright.
Yeah.
I got a solid +1 on that.
Better than +0.
Yeah, and that makes it an 11.
11 you can't quite figure out. But you do know the high winds right now are not a good sign. I'll give
Okay.
you that much.
Alright. I think he's gonna just try, at the very least right now, and push through. If things get worse, he'll try to figure something out, but he can't stop right now. This is important. If he gets too, like, if the storm continues, like, to there and the way back, he doesn't have the time to piddle around too much.
I need an athletics check then, if you're just gonna push through.
Athletics? Alright. Oh my god, this bird. Alright, it's a 13, but I am gonna add Bardic Inspiration to that.
Okay.
Because I would like to not die. Alright, so that's gonna be 16 overall.
16?
Yep.
You're hindered by the storm, but you continue to make progress.
Alright.
You're pushing through as the best you can so far. And oh my god, Lou!
Shut up! Shut up!
I'm gonna roll for the world. while
Thank you,
figure
Rose.
out your-
It's okay, I figured it out. I don't know why it didn't activate. I didn't think anything of it. I don't know why it didn't activate the streamer mode.
I don't know. It hates you, apparently.
It does. I've just been... It's been a circus of errors today. But yes, I appreciate it, Rose. Thank you very much. Also, hi, Bird.
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 I have the chat pulled up just in case.
Yeah.
I need you to roll another nature check as
Another
the winds
nature
begin
check?
to pick up more and more threateningly.
Yeah, also, Rose, that 3 was on a D6. Thank you very much. You said nature, right?
Yes.
Alright. Please, no, that's a 3. That time
That's
it's a 3.
Rose
Rose,
cursed it by saying a 3.
Rose, why'd you prophesize me? What the heck?
With the 3, you don't get any early warnings. You see, last second, the starts of a hurricane.
Oh!
I need another athletics check.
Okay, yeah, I definitely gotta figure something out. That's better than... Alright, that's a
That is
22.
good.
That's a 22.
22. You're able to resist it, but you know you're running out of time.
Oh boy, alright. Yep, alright, cool. Okay. Oh god, what would he think is the best option for it? Yeah, I think it's too late to do anything other than try to get out of the pull of the storm. I think he's gotta go up.
Trying to get out of the pool.
I think he's
You
gotta go
wanna
up.
I will say you'll do athletics. This will be a lower DC
Alright,
than
okay.
the hurricane's DC. Because you're going up.
Yeah. You turd. Alright, we're gonna do another bardic inspiration.
What is it?
That's a 12.
Oh,
I would like to not roll a 12, please. I would like to roll...
move on.
I would like to roll a 16, baby.
Move on.
Hey.
The with a 16, you just barely fail.
Ah!
It was a 17.
Ah!
Because you didn't get the warning, the DC was a little higher, but then you lowered it with the plan to go up. But a 16 does not pass.
Curse you, bird!
I don't think it's a bird.
You know what? You know what? Just for that, I'm taking my bird seat over here. This is mine now.
Oh, what the
For when
fuck?
you kill me. For when you
Oh,
kill
what the
me.
fuck?
This is my comfort snack.
Well, you begin to be thrown around in this hurricane over the seas. Everything goes white as you feel yourself thrown into the water depths. Everything's white for you, and you hear a voice. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
As you feel yourself able to move, your body's completely dry actually as well. You're in just this kind of all-white area before a golden light appears before you. You're alive. Good, good.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like it. He's gonna, like, pat himself just to, like, see if he at least feels like getting pat, essentially.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you can feel yourself.
Okay, alright.
I am the God Proditor. I am saving you because I have a mission for you.
You're a...
Yeah, I'm a what child?
You're a god.
I can stop and save you from the storm. I think that would be plenty of proof that I am a god.
No, I mean, I'm not, like, down. I'm kind of... just a shell shock, I guess. I wasn't doubting, you know, considering any motions to the area that they're sort of in. And also to the glowing light. Yeah, no, he's just pure shock right now for everything that just happened. The sudden hurricane, suddenly talking to a god.
Yeah.
Actually, is there anything that he would know about this god? Because the god said their name.
Roll religion.
Heh. I have a nice 1. And that's an 8. Yeah, no. He ain't. No.
The only thing you know about the gods is that they were fabled that they punished the world once.
Yeah.
Something the people did caused them to choose to flood the entire world, creating this oceanic world that you know and live in.
Yeah. That's definitely why he's freaking out right now.
Yeah, and that no one has had contact with the gods ever since.
Yeah, again, definitely why he's freaking out right now. It's like, you don't normally do this sort of thing.
I'm aware. I'm very much aware. I feel like the punishment the gods brought was far too harsh, and it's been far too long.
Are you not also...
I would like to undo the curse we brought upon your world. But there are objects within Rapture that I need in order to undo this mess.
Do I have any idea what this guy's talking about?
Absolutely not.
Okay, cool.
I cannot enter your world myself. I would need you to do it.
This is a lot all of a sudden.
Would you like it simplified for you?
Yeah.
In exchange for helping me, I will save you from the storm and completely nullify it.
Then, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll help. I have no idea what you're talking about, but there's stuff I gotta get done right now, so yeah.
Then for the time being, you are my chosen. You will act out my whim to help change the world. In exchange, I will save you from the storm and make it easier for you to go save your friend.
Yeah, should I... I don't know, the proper etiquette in talking to a god. Do I, like, bow? Do I say... what...
Deal is enough. I don't think the gods necessarily deserve bowing after what we did to your world.
Alright, yeah, we can unpack that when we're not... Am I still in the water? Is that what's...
I will affix that. Do not fear. And you may take that level 1 warlock that we discussed before the campaign now.
Yippee!
Probably. You're going for that celestial one, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, like, this doesn't work if it wasn't the celestial one, like we talked about. I just wanted to double check.
I suddenly roll up to you like, actually, I've been thinking about switching it to something else entirely. No. I think you would actually kill me.
I would figure something out. I would just be a little upsetty.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've been locked in. I'm locked in, boy.
Yes. Your vision begins to return to normal, and for a second, you're under clear blue waves. Before a golden light begins to lift you out of the water, and you look into clear blue skies, almost like the storm was never there. With the golden light underneath you, you feel yourself begin to dry. Not in a harmful, like, oh, it's hot way, but it's like, you know, removing the water.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Oh. Holding on.
Sorry, I had to change some mic settings.
Oh, it's okay.
Some background noise was being heard.
Oh, gotcha.
But yes. You're just on this golden platform in the middle of the sea. Well, the ocean.
Yeah, I think he takes like a couple of moments to just sort of blink and like try to process what the heck just happened and what he's standing on right now. And I think at the end of the day, he realizes that he can think about that later.
Yeah.
And just starts flying again.
Okay.
Making a deal like he did doesn't change the fact that someone's dying back home.
Yes. You are able to get there, actually. The rest of the journey is completely safe. No storm, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's even some seagulls that kind of fly by you as it's like, hey, saying sup.
Yeah, they're like, hey, so my voice just like, I don't know how to feel about anything right now. Please don't talk to me.
I like how this implies you can talk to birds.
I mean, listen, if you want to give me that power, but I don't think you want to give me that power.
No.
Listen, he talks to the birds. The birds can't talk back, nor can he listen to the birds. But he can talk to the birds, just like how anyone can talk to birds. It's your superpower. Talk to your friendly neighborhood bird. Anyway.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, no, he'll... I mean, obviously he's gonna go get the medicine that's needed.
You managed to land at the normal spot that, you know, they kind of say, like, hey, if you're gonna come here, just land here, please.
Mm-hmm.
You land, it's like, and you see a familiar face, just one of the people that work here. Hey, Daedelus, what's up, man?
Hey, I'm
Gnome walks up to you.
here to get some medicine. He's gonna pull out the book and the payment. Probably stack the
Oh.
payment on top of the book.
Yeah, it's like, you might want to head to Millie's.
Yeah. I'll do that.
You head over to Millie's, and it's, it's definitely a bit bigger, as this island is known for just being abundant in medical types plants and such, herbs and such.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up to, and you're greeted like by one of the assistants. What's up? What can I do for you today on this fine, calm day? Well, calm now that storm just disappeared.
Yeah, it's weird.
Shit.
It's weird. Anyway, medicine, he's just gonna offer the book and the payment.
So they seem to be taking their time looking over, not think it's an emergency. Okay, yeah, we got some of that.
You know, if someone's dying right now, it might be good to hurry just a little bit. I mean, I should probably mention that.
Oh shit! Okay, he like starts poking into the. He's just like, it's like that one meme where it's like that dude's just standing there, and then like next frame is just him halfway to you.
Yeah.
With a big step. He's just booking it.
Yeah.
You hear the sound of something's being thrown about before you get a package. They take the gold. It's like, here you go.
All right, cool, thanks. And not without even sort of entertaining the thought of small talk right now, especially again with everything that just happened. He's just gonna start heading out.
You begin heading out. Yeah. Unless there's anything you want to do, the journey back is relatively easy.
Actually,
No. Go ahead.
Actually, I think he will stop before he exits the shop.
Okay.
Because, you know, he probably should ask about the storm from what they saw, right? That feels like a thing that should be asked about. He'll probably turn and be like, by the way, the storm,
Yeah?
And then he suddenly realizes he has no idea how to ask this question without sounding like a madman. Never mind. Sorry. Didn't quite think through what I was gonna ask. Probably just a little disoriented from it.
Yeah, it was really weird. It just kind of dipped.
Yeah, just suddenly everything poof, gone. It was kind of weird.
Well, things got a lot, like, brighter. The clouds turned from gray to white, and then they just kind of went their own way.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Anyway, I'm gonna go now, bye. And then he's gonna turn around and awkwardly,
Bye.
like, book it out of there, essentially. He has way too much going on in his little bird brain at the moment.
Bro's got a lot happening at once.
Yeah, bro has had the weirdest day. And that isn't a title that he normally would throw around. Today's weird. Yeah, no, he'll, I think he still doesn't believe that it's entirely over. Like, there's something else bad that's gonna happen, like, in the back of his head that he's worried about. And he's gonna just keep being on the sort of mindset of, I just need to get back as soon as possible.
Okay. Yeah, you get back just fine. Nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to land?
We'll go to the landing pad, actually.
The landing pad is kind of closer to the center of the town. It would give you access to, it would give you access to the chiefs. It would give you access to the hospital.
Yeah, let's go there.
I say hospital, but it's a hut.
Yeah, hospital hut. Hut-spital, if you will.
So hut-spital.
Mm-hmm.
So you land on the landing pad, and you make your way to... Actually, Yeah, because it's on the highest point. So it's at the highest point in the middle. So you land and make relative ease. You can even glide down if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, gliding down from the landing pad makes it relatively easy to get to the hospital.
Yeah, he probably takes a small breath. Like, he lands, takes, like, a little bit of a breather to, like, collect himself and not look like he just had a god talk to him. And then glides down.
You glide down and you make it to Dr. Hudson's little hospital.
Yep. Yeah. He just goes in. Oh, well, he probably knocks first, just in case.
Don't bother.
Figured I'd be polite.
It's like, if you got the stuff, I'd rather not waste the time.
Yeah, he just sort of, like, walks over immediately to Doc and drops, like, puts it in their hand.
They take it and they instantly start matching the herbs and shit. They mix it with some water. They mix it with some other unknown fluids to you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go sit by the wife as the doc's doing that.
You see the chief is also in there. He's holding her hand, kind of just talking to her about just old times and stuff. It's like, hey, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. It's kind of off-putting seeing him this tense.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, both of you, out my way.
Yeah, out of the way.
She orders. The chief gets up quickly, and he makes her slowly drink it. She's slowly begins to sweat less and less. When she notices, or when Miss Hudson notices this, she sits in the chair that you were sitting in originally. Just goes, oh. She's gotta live.
Good.
Ugh. Quick journey. I expected it to be closer to 20.
Yeah, well...
You would know it took you about, I want to say like maybe 15 through 18 hours.
It's gonna shrug and be like, went fast.
Yeah. Ugh. I need a nap.
Yeah. Same.
Penguin's looking for you, by the way.
Alright, yeah, I'll go talk to her. Anything else that she's gonna need, or...
Rest.
Alright.
Just like me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. Alright. Well, I mean, hey, you should be able to get some now, so...
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to end that sentence, so he gives a thumbs up, and then...
She returns it. It's like, hey, you want to pass me that? And she gestures over to a metal flask.
Yeah, he'll toss it over to her.
She takes a big swig of it. Holds out to the chief, who also takes a swig. The glass at you and holds out. It's like, I don't know if she's offering.
Yeah, no, he'll take a swig as well.
You can tell it's one of the native drinks here, because it has a sweeter taste to it.
Mm-hmm.
Good day, good work. The chief looks, he's like, I'll drop off some payment for you later today.
You don't gotta worry about it. And he's gonna start walking out. And actually, he starts walking out, realizes he's still holding the flask, sort of like takes a couple awkward steps back, puts it down, and then continues his walk out.
Thought you were gonna steal it for a second.
Tempting. At least for that sort of amount of flying, but... Nah, I'll steal it from you another time. Obviously joking, as he says.
Or she gets like, it's like, damn, and maybe I thought we'd actually take a break and drink. The three people in this room that are currently awake tend to be the ones that are more busy around the island.
Mm-hmm.
Not including Tiff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He says, maybe once I get talking to a penguin, if I'm not collapsing in bed or something, then I'll come back.
Maybe one day. And she takes another swig.
Maybe. We'll see. Alright, now he'll head out. He's gonna go find Penguin.
Give me a perception check.
Perception check, alright. So man, bro flew for like 15 to 18 hours. Bro's gotta be exhausted too.
Yeah. I debated giving you a level of exhaustion, but it's like, it's first session.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. Alright, that's a 19 for perception.
19?
Mm-hmm.
You find her actually with Tiff.
Oh,
Funny
okay.
enough. They're kind of on the port. Both of them are talking about something. Before you see Penguin swings her quarterstaff at Tiff, who blocks it, and then knocks Penguin on her ass. And then they seem to repeat that. However, she tries a different swing, and then it repeats.
Mm-hmm. I think he'll sit back and watch for a bit.
Are you gonna try and hide?
You know what, why not?
Roll stealth.
Maybe I should have said no, but you know what? Oh, alright, 22. Bird Boy can hide, I guess.
I know Tiff cannot beat that. Well, not Tiff. Penguin can't beat that, but Tiff can. She doesn't. You're just chilling out there practicing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, with this way, she gets a bit more frustrated. It's like, God. It's like, You're getting better. You just need to grow a bit more patient. It's like, stop winding up your swing so much. You need power in it, yes, but winding up that far is giving you away on what you want to do. Like, yeah. It's like break time, she says, as she stays on her ass from being knocked over one more time. Alright. The two of them take a seat by each other, pulling out the canteen. Speaking of what we want to do, you and the baker. Tiff goes quiet for a second. It's like, I don't know what you're referring to. Like, Penguin gives a smirk as she looks at Tiff. Like, Tiff just like pushes her head, make her lay on the ground. Anything you want to do?
Yeah, I think at this point, Daedalus is gonna like circle back and like pretend like he didn't just listen in on this.
Give me one more stealth check since you're circling back.
Alright, okay.
Okay, I rolled there 2 perception checks.
Sick. That is a nat 1.
Yeah, they both notice you.
Bro, I like to imagine bro's like behind like a tree or something, but like it's like a coconut tree, and it's like he's like stepping back, like, okay, like, you know, I didn't mean to listen in on this conversation. I was just kind of wanting to watch them do their little practice thing. He trips on like a coconut and then falls on his ass too.
I feel like he falls right in front of them. Like he rolls down the hill a little bit.
Yeah, he's on a hill. He manages to get like a little bit of air. The wings catch the wind slightly. Sent into the...
It just all goes wrong. He lands right in front of them. The two look.
Ow.
Thanks for joining us, Daedalus.
Hey, what's up?
Tiff looks at you. It's like, I heard you guys sent out. Things go well?
Yeah, the things went alright. Sort of picks himself up.
Take a moment to describe Tiff. Tiff is she's human. She's middle-aged, light brown skin. She has her hair pulled back, and she's more in like a mix of armor with a bit of the coloring of the village. Not a lot, but So what were you doing by the coconut tree?
Getting a coconut.
Roll deception.
That is a 17.
17 against her insight. Let's roll. You're doing it wrong. And she just throws a dagger at one, knocking it down. There you go.
Oh, thanks. Pick it up.
You get to add one coconut to your inventory.
Let's go. This is gonna be an integral item. I feel it.
It's really the item the god is looking for.
One down.
But yes. Ugh. Gods. We definitely need easier days.
Yeah, definitely. Tell me about it.
She looks up to the stars now.
Yeah, he looks up too.
I wonder what... Sometimes I wonder... why it's just so much struggle. What happened that caused it? Not that I'm gonna be taking it easy at all. Trust me, I have to still whip that chief into shape. He says a bit annoyed.
Yeah, he definitely
And
could
hold a
use
certain someone's hand. Again, I have no idea what you're talking about.
He looks between the two like he has no idea what they're talking about, even though he heard it.
Tiff has a crush on Jonathan. I do not. You have nothing for your baseless accusations.
My insight check.
Yes, you can. She is not good at deception, actually.
Got a 17.
I will tell you, you are one under if you want the information.
You know what? Yeah, why not? He needs something joyous and whimsical today.
Well, you will pass then, because I know you're bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
She gives a sigh. And looks away. But you see, faint hints of a blush. You gather that she does have a crush on Jonathan.
All right, he's gonna make a mental note of that. And by that, I mean probably stick his nose into that business later on. But right now, he does not want to. He doesn't know enough about relationships.
Haley looks at you, like, trying to get you to, you know, join in on her teasing.
I think he, like, gives her, like, a little side glance, and then sort of, like, gives, like, an exaggerated shrug, like, what do you want me to do here?
She returns the shrug.
You're like, listen, I got nothing right now, dude. Do you think I know how to... Give me a bit to figure out some material.
I got it, I got you. She smiles.
By the way, did you want to talk to me about something? I was told you were looking for me.
Oh, I just want to take a look at that picture later together.
Oh yeah, the weird picture.
Yeah. Tiff raised an eyebrow and now seems to want to return to the conversation at hand.
Oh, you want to know about the weird picture? Yeah, he'll take the locket out, pop it open, and show her.
And I will allow one more investigation, the last one for this session.
Oh my god. Do I get any sort of...
You will have advantage because they are helping you.
Yippee! Good! I need it!
Apparently.
You stupid bird! He's tired, okay?
What did you get?
I got
with
the
the
exact
message?
same number twice, by the way. I got 2 3s, which makes it a 4. He is tired. He's so
Wow.
tired.
I'm genuinely impressed.
I'm blaming Rose for saying
Rose
3s.
really said 3, and it is popping up 3 times now.
You know what? Oh yeah, it comes in 3s.
Damn, Rose really cursed you with the curse of 3.
Yeah, it's okay. I turned it into the curse of 4, which is a curse for Rose, so it works out. Yeah, he's gonna shrug and be like, I mean, I kind of noticed earlier that they look older, so whoever did this just seemed to be maybe guessing. I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately, you only have the information you know now.
Yeah. I don't know, it's been a long day. Didn't really get much of a chance to think too hard about who the heck is drawing portraits of me and Penguin over here.
Well, with this much detail, they would have to stay... You would have to be staying still for it.
Ugh, creepy.
Well, no, like, you would have to actively pose for it.
Well,
when
yeah.
you get this.
That's why I'm saying it's creepy. Would you believe me if I said I had it when I woke up this morning?
That's creepier.
Yeah, well, it's
Good
not.
comment.
It's not the creepiest thing that happened this morning, I guess.
You going through it or something?
Well, I think at this point he shows the gem.
I didn't know you like jewelry. Haley comments, tilting her head at it.
Not really. This was just
It's
there.
in his hand. Tiff comments. May I?
Yeah. Offers it.
She reaches over and kind of flicks your gem. You definitely feel it as if your hand was flicked.
Ow.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, it's weird. I tried smacking it off. That was a really dumb decision.
I used to know a guy.
Okay, you gotta elaborate. You can't just know a guy. What does that mean?
For weird and strange things that came up, and people would often go to him, and he would have at least a baseline knowledge of them.
So, is he still around? Like, where's he at?
He's down to the south. What's the island name? It's Have Island. It's a little further than your normal trips, but that's your best bet if you want answers on that, I suppose.
Would Daedelus have ever been there before?
Probably not.
Okay.
As you hear this, you also hear a voice in your head. It would also be our best bet for finding...
Jeez!
Yes, I am a god. We've established that. I believe it would also be our best bet to begin finding the items we need.
Yeah. Alright.
The other two look at you a little weird.
He's racking his brain for an explanation, because this is one... He can explain the gem because it is a physical thing on him. He can explain the locket because it is a physical thing on him. He can't explain God in his brain.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to explain. Maybe you should get some rest, Daedelus.
Yeah, that would... It's been a day. It's been a day.
Get some sleep. You did good today.
Yeah. Alright. Also, actually, one thing
go ahead.
before I... Penguin. Hey, you were on the water, right? When
Yeah.
the storm hit?
We were more south.
Oh, okay. Got it. Just figured
We saw it, though. In
Oh,
the
yeah?
distance. It was massive.
Yeah. Hurricane weather, almost.
Yeah, I swear I blinked and it was gone, though.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it went away pretty fast. I just figured I'd see if, I don't know, wanted to make sure you were okay.
Yeah.
Want you
We were
out in
fine.
the
Dad
water.
sailed plenty of storms.
Yeah. I don't think he sailed plenty of hurricanes, though.
I'd have to ask him.
I don't think a lot of people survive those.
Who knows?
Maybe. Who knows?
Hopefully you didn't get caught in it, did you? Diff questions.
I caught a little bit of the winds, but got out of it.
I'm not sure if I should have you roll deception because that's a half truth. I'm gonna say roll deception.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. It's like a, hey, there's more to the story than what he's saying.
She did not get high though. You might get away with it.
Well, that was an 8, so...
You're shitting me.
2 plus 6, baby! It was all...
I hope
You know what?
rolled
You know what?
a
No.
10 total.
You know what? No. I'm at least trying with the Bardic Inspiration. I got 1 left. I'm about to go to...
You have to beat 10.
Okay, yeah, that beats it.
What'd you get? 11?
It was 8 plus 5, so...
That beats it. That's 13.
Did both of them roll, or was it just Tiff?
Just Tiff. She's the one sus about you.
Ah, fair enough.
Haley believes you. She's more trusting to you.
Fair enough.
Like, you got lucky then.
Yeah, definitely got lucky.
She gives a nod.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep, though. It's... yeah.
As you make your way back to your cave,
Actually, there was
is there
one
anything else you want to do?
There was one thing he was gonna do before fully heading away from those two, though.
Okay.
Can I flick some sand if anyone?
Roll to hit.
What did we say that was again?
I believe we said Dex or Strength.
Dex or Strength? Alright, sick. Alright, we'll do a little bit of a Dex moment. Ah, it's only a 10.
10.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of sand, it was just enough to continue the bit on from earlier.
You know what? For the funniest, I'll let it. She just looks at you like... You see her mouth count your days.
Yeah, he's gonna just be like, that's for the rocks. And continue walking.
She smirks thinking that she got you.
Yeah. He'll let her think that. But he is going to go to bed because he's tired. He's like making mental notes of stuff that he's gonna tell Jonathan in the morning, like how exactly he's gonna spin this story.
Make it interesting for him.
Which, I mean, to his credit, it's a pretty interesting story. But he also has to make it interesting in a way that doesn't bring up talking to God. So...
Damn.
I'm sorry, Jonathan doesn't get to have those juicy deets because it sounds like the words of a madman.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a wee bit.
You would know, though, that... You can pretty much exasperate truths for Jonathan because he just loves a good story.
Yeah.
So he'd probably think it's just part of your storytelling.
Yeah, I'll think of something for him. I'll actively prepare a story for next session.
Dun dun dun! But as you make it back to your cave, you lay down in your bed, and as you sleep, everything goes to stars. Your body begins to fade to light streams. And as this happens, you see your body begin to form someone else's. What message do you want to leave? You get one sentence.
Oh.
Well, not one sentence. You get a short message.
Okay, good. I was like, oh god, I have to think of grammar for this.
I was like, I don't want to think of grammar, and I don't think I did that for Dave either. So you get one short message.
Yippee! Yay, yippee! Oh god, what would Daedalus say as a message?
You just see your body being used to form someone else.
Actually, okay, before I even think of that, does
Yes.
he get the same feeling this is the same person that...
You know it is
Left
someone
them in.
different.
Okay, alright, cool. So he's not gonna just answer the last thing that was said then. And I think he's going to say... Okay, listen, I don't know what the hell is going on right now, but if you mess this up and I can't come back to figure out what's going on with me, we're gonna have problems. So don't mess up, okay?
And that is where we will end the shared existence for today.
Yippee! Yippee! Oh, that was fun. That was really fun. Thank you for DMing for me.
Yeah. Glad you enjoyed. Glad you enjoyed.
Yeah. We got through all the scuff.
There was a good bit of scuff.
Yeah, that's okay. You guys just miss me rambling about this bird for like 10 minutes.
Thank God it got caught beforehand.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to see if I can, I don't know, maybe I'll pull this VOD down and I'll grab your audio and then just slap it on.
Go ahead.
Yippee!
Yummer.
Yammer. Yep. I can't do anything about the Discord noises, though. Totally didn't realize that was happening.
Yeah.
I did not process. I don't have the brain cells to process that. But yeah, again, thank you very much, Lunar. I had a very fun time.
I had a great time.
Here, you know what? Here, we can move the bird seat back. Do you want some?
Not my normal choice, but you know what? For you, I'll have a nibble.
All right, sick. Here, I'll pass it to you. There you go. Now you have a-
I'm watching. Hell yeah. Tastes like bird seeds.
Yeah. Oh my god, wait, nuts are sometimes in birdseed.
Oh my god, it's the donut!
It is the donut. Oh my god, wait. I know exactly what the stupid bit for this campaign's gonna be. I'm gonna give you different snacks every time.
Oh my god, you have to give me donuts next time?
I do have to give you donuts next time. It's kind of legally required now.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be covered in snacks by the time.
Oh, I thought you were gonna swap them out. No, you're gonna bury me, god.
Yeah, who knows? I'll see. I'll see how I'm feeling. All right, I'm gonna take the bird seed back though, just for now. That's my snack.
Understandable. How are you feeling with that start though?
I thought it was really cool. Give me a.
How did you feel about starting at the end? I was really iffy about doing it that way for this campaign.
Ooh. You know what? I've done similar things in some campaigns where when I finish my stream, I'll yammer to you about it. But I will end it now unless you want to talk just about like the session.
Nah, I'm fine.
All right.
Do what you gotta. I know you're tired, dog.
Just a little bit EP.
Just Apers moment. I think the best part of the campaign for me was the fucking...
Yeah?
The fucking curse Rose put upon you.
Yeah, it'd be like that. It'd be like that sometimes.
Curse of 3.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna speak what I was about to say into existence, but...
Yeah, don't say it. DM it to me instead.
All right, okay. I'm gonna deafen up on Discord, and I'll
Oh wait, hold on. I'll take it back to stream. Bye, Lubun stream. Be sure to like the stream and tell Lubun how cool he is, because he is a cool guy, and I appreciate him being part of this little experimental project I'm doing.
Yippee! Yay! And shout out
it
to
is not my normal.
yeah, and shout out to Lunar for being an awesome DN. Do you wanna plug your socials?
Yeah, fuck you. Nah, it's Twitch. I tend to do twitch.tv/LunarLoser. However, the campaign is going to be uploaded on Spotify under Lunar Loser with 2 O's. Probably I'll throw the spelling up for your stuff when I edit, but I don't know. I'll put it in your chat or something. I'm lazy.
Yeah, no, once it's actually out, I'll throw it in the description.
Fair enough.
So,
But
hey, if you're watching this in the far future, it'll be in the description. Woo! If you're not seeing it, it's not out yet. Also, woo!
Yes, I plan on doing all 3 episode 1s at the same time, so it'll take a minute, but
yeah, keep a lookout.
I will have a little secret things at the end of each one.
Yeah, keep a lookout for everyone else's episode 1s as well. Can I say who the other people are, or do you want that to be a secret?
Yes, we have had Morpheus Dave so far, and Autumn Runs is the next one.
Yeah, they're super cool, super awesome. I don't know what's going on with their stuff. I assume they're gonna be.
Yes.
I know Autumn hasn't done his just yet. I know Dave
Just
did
yet
it.
not. Dave has done his.
Yeah, but I don't know what's going on in that because I'm in a different existence that is shared. Woo!
Ooh. One cannot exist while the other two, while any of the others 2 are.
Yeah. I just want to support my homies.
It's kind of fun because I told you all not to watch each other's streams and stuff.
Yeah, we can't see what everyone's doing. I'll have to, you know what, go my minions, go support my friends.
Go, rah! It's gonna be at the end though when I think you guys can finally watch it.
Dude, we need to have a watch party.
A backlog.
Can we just have a big watch party when all of us are together? Can we just do that as like a finale thing?
I don't think you understand how big that's going to be.
I will edit a montage of my streams just for that moment. I swear.
Jesus. Sure. Oh god.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna say bye to my chat. I'm gonna deafen real quick. All right.
Yeah.
Again, thank you for everything, Lunar. Been super awesome. All right.
Yeah.
I send you to the void for now. All right. So now I'm deafened. I'm gonna head over to the ending screen. There's not really that much on here. It feels I'm gonna have to put Bird Boy on these. Oh my god, I get to have something that fills the. Hang on. I couldn't show the. Yeah, okay, so you know how, if you watch my streams, you know how there's that blank spot that doesn't have anything, and it's just because I've been so busy and haven't been able to join any new projects. I might just have to put Bird Boy there. Bird Boy gets to have a spot, which is going to be the first time a non-rabbit-looking fella is going to be there. But alright, well, thank you to everyone who stopped in and watched. This has been super duper fun. Shout out to Blade, to Ghost, to Maja, to Daya, to Rose. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. It's been awesome. Just doing a little bit of D&D, something a little bit different. I love Minecraft, but you know what? D&D is my root. It's my lifeblood. And who knows? Maybe at some point there'll be a special little place specifically for D&D and stuff like that. But I have to get through my giant to-do list before that can happen. So for now, it stays here. But again, thank you guys so much. I don't know when the next time we're going to be streaming is. Hopefully sometime this week, because things happen in the last, like, lore stuff that we did that needs to be resolved, and also just checking in on people. But, we'll figure it out whenever it comes. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much to Lunar for, having me on for this project of his, and for bearing with me as I screamed in his DMs about how much I hated drawing this bird. But I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys next. And goodbye!